Ang next na topic is straight lines. So we have here the general equation of straight lines, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So meaning to say, if na kay equation na 9x plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is your a, this is your b, this is your c. Okay, then here we have standard equations, meaning to say class, if pabuhaton ka nila og equation of a line, asa diri ay imong gamiton, depende na siya class kung unsay given. So if ang given sa problem is example, ingnan ka, what is the equation of the line, tapos ang gihatag sa imo sa problem is coordinate sa isa ka point o iyahang slope. So we have here the point slope form. So mao ni siya ang slope, mao ni siya ang coordinate sa point. So substitute lang class, mao na ang equation of the line. Pero if ang given sa problem is instead na slope, ang ihatag class is coordinate sa duha ka points, so mao ning 2-point form. Kani siya class is still mao man ni ang slope, di ba? Kay di ba atong slope is tulo to ka buok, tan theta kani siya, and katong negative a over b. Okay? Pero if ang given sa problem is slope and the y-intercept, then use the slope-intercept form. If ang given sa problem is the x-intercept and the y-intercept, mao ni siya imong gamiton, the intercept form. So mao ni siya class imong x-intercept, mao ni imong y-intercept. Then finally, we have here normal form. So unsa nang normal form? Mao ni siya imong gamiton if ang given sa problem is this. So for example, mo ni ang graph. Okay, mo ni mohang line. Then naa siya gihatag na another line, let's say kani where kani is gikan siya sa origin, and then kani siya na kaning violet line is perpendicular ani atong yellow line class. Okay, which is mao ni ang equation of the line natong ginapangita. Okay, so kani siya class, ang length ani niya mao ni siya. Okay, ang length ani niya. Okay, gikan ni siya sa origin, then normal siya sa kaning yellow na line. Then kaning theta nato, unsa nang theta, mao ni siya na angle. Okay? So if kanina mga information ang given sa inyo ha, therefore makuha nimo ni na equation ang normal form. So kaning naa sa ubos, kaning tulo, kaning sin theta, cos theta, o kani siya, gamito nimo na siya if for example given the general equation kani, tapos you are tasked to transform the general equation to the normal form. So unsa atong bahaton, gamit kang conversion, kani siya imong gamiton. Okay, so next we have parallel lines. Ang importante lang man class sa parallel lines is kani, the slope of the two lines kay equal lang siya. So for example, ang kanina equation is 2x plus 3y plus 3 is equal to 0. So unsay slope ani niya class? You have negative a over b, so negative 2 over 3. So ang mo ni iyang slope kanina line. So ang slope ani niya, since parallel sila, mo ra gihapon negative 2 over 3. Okay? So anyway, mo lang gi importante basta magstorya tag parallel lines. Okay, just remember, same lang ilahang slope. So pag-abot po sa perpendicular lines class, ang ato ang slope is negative reciprocal sila. What I mean is m1 is equal to negative 1 over m2, or we can say m2 is equal to negative 1 over m1. So for example, kanina line is si x plus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0 sa inana. So pilay slope ani niya class? Negative a over b, negative 1 over 2, negative 1 half. So therefore, ang slope aning ato ang line na perpendicular ani niya is unsa man negative what? Negative reciprocal. So, M2 is what? Negative reciprocal. So, negative 1 over negative 1 half. Answer is 2. Kwa? So, inana lang siya, class. Mo lang na yung timanan. Basta perpendicular lines, negative reciprocal. Basta parallel lines, equal ang slope. Okay? So, solve the example problems, class. We have here question number 1. Find the equation of the line that passes through negative 5, negative 6, and 4, 3. Okay, so method number 1, class, is yun yung first buhaton is direct substitution. Okay? Direct substitution. Kaya nga naman, kani class is equations man no? Pangita, equation of the line na moagi ni na point. So, moagi man daw ni siya na point. So, meaning to say, tanawa na to, kinsa sa choices ang mo satisfy sa kanina points. So, both pasabot, class. If, for example, shift store negative 5 x 6 negative 6 din no? Negative 6. Okay. So, letter A, 2x minus 2x minus y plus 1. So, equal to 0. So, dapat 0 ang answer, ane. So, negative 3. Therefore, A is not the correct answer. Meaning to say, kanang negative 5, negative 6 ni mo na point, wala ni agi ani na equation. Okay? Try na to. Next. You have x plus y minus 10. Dapat 0 ni siya. Answer is negative 21. Again, meaning to say negative 6, negative 5, negative 6, kaya wala ni agi sa letter B na equation. Try na to. Letter C. X minus y minus 1, dapat 0. Answer is 0. So, meaning to say, kaning negative 5, negative 6, ni agi, ani na line. Okay? Ang question is find an equation of the line that passes through. So, kanina line is ni agi, ani niya. Okay? So, letter D, class, para sure, 9x minus 2y plus 1, dapat 0, dili. So, C lang yun ato ang answer. Okay? Now, ang question is, what if, ma'am, for example, si C ug si D ni satisfy? So, kay naana man lang galing, di ba si negative 5, negative 6 naman to atong gitry. Try na pod nimo ni 4, 3. Direct sub na pug ka sa C ug sa D. Hantod sa maka-eliminate ka. Isa na lang imong answer. Okay, so natuon lang siya, class. Ang method number 1 na to. So, proceed ta sa method number 2. Okay? Method number 2 is, mo ni siya ang magamit ka calculator technique gihapon ni siya, class, using mode 5.1. Mode 5.1. Okay, so sa mode 5.1, mo nitong impang input. Let's see, mo ng point 1, point 2, you have x sub 1, y sub 1, 1. X sub 2, y sub 2, 1. Okay? So, sige, input ta. 5, mode 5.1, no? So, you have negative 5, negative 6, 1, 4, 3, 1, equal. Play answer. 1 og negative 1. Sige. So, unsaon man na siya. 1 og negative 1, di ba? So, unsa gito ato ang general equation, ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, no? Unsa gito nakuha ganina? 1. Katong 1 nimo mo tong coefficient sa tong x. So, coefficient sa tong x, 1. Katong ganina, class, okay, kani, ay lang, balik ha. Mo ning coefficient sa tong x, which is si a. Next is, kani is si negative 1 na to, coefficient sa to ang y. So, may mo ni siyang negative 1y. Okay, unsa tong C? Unsa gitong gi-input dire? 1, di ba? Okay, so plus 1 ni siya. Equal to 0. Okay, dili ana. Atong bahaton is is equal to 1. Dili plus 1 is equal to 0. Is equal to 1. Kay, again, ang imong calculator, awa iyang mode 5.1, mode 5.1. Ang C na to ganina is nasa pika side na diretso. Okay? Pero anyway, calculator technique lang ni siya, class. Ha? So, mao naman ni siya, x minus y, transpose lang yapon sa pika is equal to negative, x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0, which is mo sa letter C. Okay? So, isa na siya sa calculator techniques na to, sa equation of a line. Pero, kani siya is, di ba, calculator techniques kapag given 2 points. Pero what if, ma'am, for example, calculator techniques if given a point and a slope? Point and slope. So, unsaan man na siya, ma'am? So, for example, kanilang, tapos slope na po ang gihatag. So, pwede ba gihapon ko mag mode 5-1? Pwede gihapon. So, mode 5-1. So, ano ni siya class? x1, y1, 1. Then, x1 plus 1. y1 plus slope, 1. Mao na siya imuhang format. Okay, so, try na to for example sa kanina problem. Pilay slope ani? Solve na to ang slope sa ani ha, para at least ma-verify lang nato na tama gihapon ning kanina part. So, solving for the slope. Okay. 3 plus 6 over 4 plus 5. So, slope is equal to 1. Okay? So, slope is equal to, so say for example, ang given sa problem is negative 5, negative 6, then m is equal to 1. Inana ang problem ha. So, pwede ba makalculate? Yes, pwede. Mode 5-1, mo ni ang format. So, input ta, mode 5-1, negative 5, negative 6, 1, negative 5 plus 1, negative 5 plus ang slope, negative 6 din plus ang slope na to, which is also 1, 1, equal 1, negative 1. So, same lang gihapon sa itong nakuha ganina. So, you have x minus katong negative 1 minus y is equal to 1. Rearrange x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So, same lang gihapon atong nakuha class. Again, this is the method if 2 points ang given. Okay, mo ni ang format. Then, mo ni ang format class if point and a slope ang given sa problem. Okay? So, proceed ta class sa method number 3 nato. This is method number 2. Method number 3 is the proper solution. So, proper solution is, diba given 2 points, so unsay gamiton ng formula, y minus y1 is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 times x minus x sub 1. Mo ning gamiton to create the equation given 2 points. So, substitute, this is point 1.2, y plus 6 is equal to 3 plus 6 over 4 plus 5 times x plus 5. So, answer is y plus 6 is equal to 1 manino. So, x plus 5. Simplify class, you have x, kato na, x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0 after simplifying. Okay, so same answer gihapon. Okay, so that is problem number 1. Proceed ta class sa problem number 2 nato. Okay, this is problem number 2. Find the slope of the line whose equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 8. Sige. So, again ha, recap lang. Natay tulo ka formulas sa slope of a line. We have m is equal to tan theta if given ang angle of inclination. We have m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 if given 2 points. And finally, we have m is equal to negative a over b. Mo nang gamiton class if given kag equation such as this. Okay, so question is, what is your a? Okay, answer is negative a over b, diba? So negative, what is your a? 3. What is your b? 4. So the answer is negative 3 over 4, letter B. So ato lang na siya class. Sige. By the way class, for example, ang gihatag sa problem is 3x is equal to 8 minus 4y. Basin man good class mo, diretso mo, the slope is negative 3 over negative 4. Mali ni siya class ha. Kaya nga naman, i-transform sa, i-rearrange siya ni siya into general equation. So, dapat naka 3x plus 4y na siya. Okay? So, mali to siya. Ayaw mo pagdiretso dayon. Ibalik sa siya to general equation. dapat ang x ug y nimo same side lang siya sa equation nimo. Okay? So, next problem we have number 3. If the lines whose equations are 3x plus y minus 8 and 2x minus ky minus 9 is equal to 0 are perpendicular, what is the value of k? So, sige. So, 3x plus y minus 8 is equal to 0 and naa kay 2x minus ky minus 9 is equal to 0. Question. Unsay slope ani niya? Negative 3 over 1. Negative 3 gyapon. Tama? Kay negative a over b ba to? Next, unsay slope ani niya? Negative 2 over negative k. Tama? Negative a over negative b. So, slope ani is 2 over k. Tama? Then, unsa gani ang slope pag perpendicular lines ta? Negative reciprocal, di ba? So, m1 is equal to negative 1 over m2. So, meaning to say, negative 3 is equal to negative 1 over 2 over k. What is k? Calcu. Negative 3, negative 1 over 2 over x. Shift solve. Answer is 6. So, 6 ang answer. Letter A. Next problem, class. Okay, we have determined k gihapon such that the line 3x plus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0 is parallel to the line 2x minus ky plus 2 is equal to 0. So, this time, parallel na pud ta. So, again, we have 3x plus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0 and we have 2x minus ky plus 2 is equal to 0. What is the slope of this line? We have negative 3 over 2. What is the slope of this line? We have negative 2 over negative k. Okay, so same lang day gapon kanina. 2 over k ni siya. So, unsa gani ang slope pag parallel lines, di ba? That is m1 is equal to m2. So, negative 3 over 2 is equal to 2 over k. Answer is negative 4 over 3. Okay, question number 5. What is the equation of the line with the x-intercept of 7 over 2 and y-intercept of negative 5 over 2? Okay, so unsay pasabot ana, you have pag i-graph nimo na siya. Ana na siya. So, kanina point class, x-intercept na to, di ba, is 7 over 2. So, that is 7 over 2, 0. And kani class is our y-intercept is 0, negative 5 over 2. And again, class, kaning atong orange na to is mo man ning ginapangita, di ba? Kaning orange na line. So, kani siya, iyang mga possible equation is nasa choices. Meaning to say, pwede ta mag-unsa? Direct substitution. So, that is method number 1. Okay? Method number 1 is direct substitution since naamantay points na moagi ato na line. Kani siya. Kani ug kani. So, either lang. Depende kung kani mong gamiton or kani mong gamiton. Mao tong i-substitute sa choices. So, try na to, class. Okay. So, let's say 7 over 2 shift store x then 0 is ang nasa y nato. So, try na to. Letter A. 14x minus 10y. Dapat mag-35, answer is 49. So, mali si A. Next is we have 14x plus 10y. Dapat mag-35, pero yung answer is 49 gahapon. Uy, 49 gahapon. So, mali si B. Okay? Ay, tama kay 0 man di ang y. So, anyway. Letter C is 10x minus 14y. So, dapat ang answer is 35. So, 35 ang answer. So, posible tama si letter C. Pero try na to si letter D para sure. So, 10x plus 14y, 35 po siya. Tama? So, you have two possible answers, si C o si D. Okay? So, unsay buhaton next? Si C o si D man ang tama, no? So, next na to pwede buhaton is check na to ang slope. Okay? So, mo ni ang method pang eliminate po dayog choices. Check na to ang slope. Unsay slope ani niya? Positive or negative? Okay? Again ha, recap lang ta. Pag upward to the right, ang slope is positive. Pag upward to the left, ang slope is negative. So, dapat ang slope ani is what? Positive. Now, sa choices class, letter C, positive ang slope or dili? So, unsang slope ana niya? Slope is what? Negative 10 over negative 14. So, therefore, positive. Letter D class, slope niya, negative 10 over 14. So, ang slope is negative. Therefore, atong answer is letter C. Kaya nga naman, positive man niyang slope. Then, positive man dapat ang slope aning line kay upward to the right man siya. Okay? So, that is method number 1 na to. So, proceed ta sa method number 2 na to, class. Okay, method number 2, erase na ko ni. Ay, ayaw na lang di. Ay, kaya magamit man di gapon siya, no? Okay. So, method number 2 na to is gamiton na to tong kani kaning intercept form, di ba? Di ba ana ako class, pag given ka sa x-intercept and y-intercept, gamito na siya na formula kaning intercept form. So, i-try na to siya gamit ha. Sige, try na to. This is method number 2. So, again, ang formula is 1 is equal to x over a plus y over b, where a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept. So, we have 1 is equal to x over 7 over 2 plus y over negative 5 over 2. So, simplify na lang class. You have 1 is equal to 2x over 7 minus 2y over 5. So, further simplify, times ni siya 7 times ni siya 5. Simplify lang ta class ha. You have 7 times 5, this is 35, is equal to 10x minus 14y. Mao ba ni sa choices? 10x minus 14y is equal to 35. So, mao ni siya class ang letter C na to. Okay? That is method number 2. Now, proceed ta sa method number 3. Okay? So, sa analytic geometry jud class, daghan jud kag methods pwede ma-apply. So, depende lang yun na sa yung diskarte. Ha? Kung unsaon niya pag-solve ang problem. Pero ang first yun yung bahaton is, kung pwede mag-direct sub good mo. Then, after direct sub, pwede po mag-graphical method para dali lang mo maka-element of choices. Pero depende lang yapon na sa inyo hang trip. Okay? So, number 3 is, okay, ang sa number 3 class is, kasagaran man gud sa tuwa, dili kay familiar atong kanio. I believe dili kay ta gagamit man gud. Siguro ako, ambot lang sa lain, pero ako dili kay ko gagamit na. So posible class pagabot sa board exam, mental block ko. Okay? Na dili ko kagamit, makalimot ko gamit ani ba? Kay ma-pressure siguro. So anyway, ang anad man gyud nato gamiton or sa ko ana side is anad man gyud ko ani na formula no. Kay mo gyud ang ginabalik-balik o gamit. So, pwede gihapon ni gamiton class. Kay pwede ni siya makalimtan, then pwede kanina lang ang gamiton. So, kay nga naman, makuha na naman tay points. Kay nga naman, kabalo man ta na, pag x-intercept 7 over 2, 0. Pag y-intercept, that's 0, negative 5 over 2. So, technically, naagyod kay duha ka points na given sa problem. Tama? So, tara, solve na to. We have y, let's say this is 0.1, 0.2, y plus 5 over 2 is equal to 0 plus 5 over 2 over 7 over 2 minus 0 times x minus 0. Tama? So, simplify. You have y plus 5 over 2 is equal to 5 over 7 x. Tama? Then, simplify. So, times 7 times 2, you have 14y plus 35 is equal to 10x. So, mao ba ni? I-arrange lang na to ha. You have 10x minus 14y is equal to 35. So, mao ni ang letter C gihapon. Okay, so, pwede ra gihapon. Kani gihapon di ang gamiton. So, that is method number 3. Sige ha. So, method number 4. Okay, last method na ni class sa kanina problem. Method number 4 is kato akong giingon gud ganina na mode 5.1 na Calcutech. So, pwede po to siya class. Again, ang format ato is x sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 1, y sub 2, 1, 1. Okay? So, input ta. Mode 5.1. Sige. Let's say, mauni si 0.1 gapon ha. Then, mauni si 0.2. So, you have 0, negative 5 over 2, 1, 7 over 2, 0, 1, equal 2 over 7. So, maunang coefficient sa tong x. And negative 2 over 5, maunang coefficient sa tong y. So, we have 2 over 7x minus 2 over 5y is equal to 1. Okay, is equal to 1. Ay kalimot. So, simplify lang class. You have times 7 times 5. This is 10x minus 14y 35. Okay, so same lang gihapon. Letter C. Okay, so this is the last method. So, last problem na punta for this topic. Okay, question number 6. Last problem na class. Sa kanina topic ha. Last problem, find the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB if A is negative 6, negative 2, and B is 3, 1. Sige, so method number 1, ano ni siya? So, perpendicular bisector, no? So, i-graph na to ha. Negative 6, negative 2. So, let's say mo ni siya. Negative 6, negative 2. Wait. Okay, so negative 6, negative 2, and 3, 1. So, let's say mo ni si 3, 1. So, mao niya tong line. Ang gipangita class is kanina line. Ang perpendicular bisector is kani. Okay? Perpendicular siya. Bisector period siya. Meaning to say, kaning orange na to na line is gidivide siya by 2 equal parts. Okay? Again ha. Kaning orange na line is gidivide sa to ang sa tong violet na line into 2 equal parts. So, if gi-divide na siya into 2 equal parts, meaning to say, kanina point, nagiagian ani ato ang perpendicular bisector is what? The midpoint. Okay? So, solving for the midpoint, you have negative 6 plus 3 divided by 2. And we have negative 2 plus 1 over 2. So, what is the midpoint class? The midpoint is negative 1.5 and negative 0.5. So, muna to ang midpoint. So, since na naman tayo midpoint, okay, so unsay next? Direct substitution siya, class. Yung ano man, kanina choices are possible equations sa asa? Kanina line. And since kanina line is niagi ani na point, which is kani siya, pwede na ka mag direct substitution. So, try na to, class. You have negative 1.5 shift store x, negative 0.5 shift store y. Okay, so y colon negative 3 x minus 5 negative 1 half, negative 1 half. Therefore, A is pwede siya. Next is try na to, class. Letter B, y colon 2x minus 4 negative 1 half, negative 7. Therefore, B is dili siya tama. Try na to letter C. Y colon 4x plus 8. Negative 1/2 2. C is not the correct answer. Last is letter D. Y colon negative 6x plus 11. Okay? Negative 1/2 20. So, D is not correct. Therefore, si A ang ato ang tama na answer. Okay, that is method number 1. So, try na to method number 2. Okay. So, method number 2, so, ano ni siya? Perpendicular bisector, no? Meaning to say, di ba naman to? Mo ni ato ang equation, mo ni ato ang line na niagi sa negative 6, negative 2, 3, 1. Tapos, atong perpendicular bisector is kani siya. Tama? So, pilay slope ani ato ang kanina line. Pilay ang slope. Pila? Diba, y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1 man siya, kay given 2 points. So, 1 plus 2 over 3 plus 6, answer is 1/3. Diba? So, unsa kay ito? Basta perpendicular sila, unsa kay ang slope? Basta perpendicular ta, ang slope is what? Negative reciprocal. So, m1 is what? Negative 1 over m2. Si mo ni si m2. Diba? So, pila si m2 class? Or we can say m2 di is equal to negative 1 over m1. Okay, so this is m1, this is m2. So, pila si m2? m2 is what? Negative 1 over 1/3. So, the answer is negative 3. Okay, negative 3 ang slope sa to ang perpendicular bisector. Again ha, negative reciprocal ang slopes. So, negative 3 ni siya class. So, pwede po mo mutanaw sa choices kung kinsay nag negative 3. So, obviously, si letter A lang manggihapon ang magtama. Okay, so, again, A gapon na tong answer. So, ipadayan lang nato atong solution. Atong proper solution, you have negative 3 ang slope. And again, kani siya is negative 1.5, negative 0.5. So, we have a slope and a line. Therefore, we can use this one. Y minus y1 is equal to m. X minus x sub 1. So, we have y plus 0.5 is equal to negative 3 times x plus 1.5. Sige. So, you have y plus 1/2 is equal to negative 3x minus 9 over 2. So, simplify times 2. Mabilin is 2y plus 1 is equal to negative 6x minus 9. Okay, so, okay, divided by 2 pa class. Ay. Wait. Tarongan na to ha. Y 2y plus 1 is equal to negative 6x minus 9. Then, transpose pa sa PCAS, you have 2y is equal to negative 6x minus 10. Tama? Then, divided by 2, you have y is equal to negative 3x minus 5. Mao ba ni si letter A? Check na to. So, mao siya si letter A. Okay?